Turn your back eye. Steph Curry's wife continues to embarrass him. Jamar, shout out my boy Jamar. Let's go.
So I'm here today, guys, with a very important message.
Will Smith?
Leave Steph Curry alone. The man is already a living legend. He's arguably top 10 basketball players of all time, despite the fact that he has no clutch gene when it actually matters. But on a serious note, Steph Curry is someone who came in and absolutely changed the way that the game is being played. He's the reason that you have little 8-year-old kids chucking up 40-foot jump shots and they're actually going in. And overall, while he's been a superstar in the NBA, he's always held himself with a very high level of pride, both on and off the court, never being involved in a single scandal, and basically just always being a good guy. Now in this life, one of those things that you can't choose is your family, and his parents of all people were actually the very first to embarrass him. They had this very long relationship, they birthed 2 NBA players. I feel like everyone had a pretty good image of them. That is until they got this nasty divorce, and the
y'all could at least act good for the camera.
Wife ends up dating his best friend of like 40 years, someone who they both knew extensively for a very long time, and they kind of came out with all of that to the public while Curry was...
No, I ain't gonna lie. This was a wild one. I'm sorry, bro. This is kind of so 2 exes dating exes, if that makes sense. So Steph Curry wife, Dale Curry wife, right? She goes date his old longtime friend, and and Dale Curry started to date his longtime friend's ex-wife. Like what the is this? Like, is this like a paper? Like, I'm sorry, niggas be too old to be acting like that, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Making his last NBA championship run. And when it comes to the embarrassment of Steph Curry, it really doesn't stop there. I feel like when Steph first started going off and winning NBA championships, everyone was loving both him and his family. He was bringing the baby to the press conference. His wife had her cooking show. She was obviously a very passionate fan, calling the NBA Finals rigged on Twitter. All because her husband couldn't hit a clutch shot. Steph, why are you passing the ball behind your back? But now at this point, she has embarrassed this man a couple of times, and I'm going to kind of show you what I'm talking about today. So despite this clip being
Curry just be doing anything with his hair? Because now he got tweet like, Curry, I'm sorry, I don't think you look right with dreads. Please don't ever get him.
Year-old, it actually recently went viral, where Ayesha Curry went on The View or The Real, one of these daytime shows for women, and people are now calling this clip controversial.
Ayesha, I think it's time for a drink. What do you say? Absolutely. Yes, we get to drink. Marcel?
So they bring out the drink man, Marcel, shirtless, muscled up black man, and they probably rub some oil on his body as well. And this is where the controversy ensues.
Hold on, whoa. Hold on, my bad. My reaction was off. I'm tripping.
Controversy ensues.
Okay. Hey, and I'm Steph Curry. I'm like, but like, don't mind my face. Just act like I'm looking serious. That was a crazy. She started acting like she wanted to fake pull a ring off and like, oh, Steph Curry doesn't exist. Oh, like, yeah, all right.
So that right there is why this clip is going viral. Okay, first off, you have the shot of the crowd. These women are getting juiced up, and then he got Ayesha.
Yeah.
And she's saying, oh, I'm taking off the ring for the night. I see this.
No, I'm sorry, bro. If people going on date shows for love advice, bro, man, you already lost. You already lost. Bro, you haven't figured it out yet? Like, what's the standard to y'all women? Or guys, like, what would be the standard? Like, if to the point you gotta go on date show, you gotta ask, I mean, ain't no wrong with a little question. But it's just confusing, man. You had, like, some older people. Like, you should have been married. You should have been 10, 15, 20 years deep already in marriage. Like, you still asking date questions for, bro.
Muscled up, man. I'm not married. It's kind of the insinuation of what is going on. So they're all loving Marcel. Let's be real.
No hate, but what? Hey, is it me or is it always like a like in a friend group or a girlfriend group? Is always one big girl, or that's just me? I mean, obviously I know it's true, but you know I gotta kind of play dumb and act like I'm questioning the audience or the world for the YouTube, and you
Well,
know.
obviously
So
she's messing around. She's trying to have a good time on this woman's talk show. She's
I
trying to be
mean,
funny.
yeah, that's trying to be
But a lot of people did find that move to be disrespectful. I mean, I do have to say, imagine Steph went on the All the Smoke podcast, for example, and they were like, "Oh, it's time to bring out the drinks. It's time to bring out the cigars. Natasha, bring them out." And then some stripper-looking girl comes out, big double D knockers. Steph's going like this with the ring. He's pretending to motorboat her or some shit. I just feel like the optics of that would not end very well for that man. And I do feel like this type.
Well, nah, I mean, hello now. He is Steph Curry. He's the winner here. He's the brother. He get the, he gets the pass. Nah, I'm off that. But no, he's big in facts though. Like, bro, double standards is crazy. They were the two Steph Curry apart.
Type of behavior is embarrassing for him.
Red
And the
flag
other thing
still,
I wanted
bro.
to say is I feel like that last clip got way blown out of proportion because of these comments that Aisha had made a couple years back after she went on the Red Table Talk of all places with Satan herself. I'm telling you guys, do not go around this woman, okay? She's like the Madame Zeroni of this celebrity
She
world.
looked like one of those evil, like those princess movies, Disney. She like the evil, she like the op types. You know what I'm saying?
I summon you 10 years of bad luck. For you, Steph Curry, 12 years of cuckery.
Something that really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women throwing themselves, but me the past 10 years I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I be
No, that was crazy. Woo! I would have caught me a DB. I'm off that. It was hey. Chill out. I feel like I remember it, but I don't fully remember it. That was crazy. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear these points. Keep this thought to yourself. And then, she probably would have said on a different podcast, honestly, though, it probably would have been dumbed down. But it's the fact you're on Red Table Talk with the most toxic woman of all time. And you talking like this is crazy.
Something wrong with
You're
me?
not looking.
What?
You're not even.
But I'm going to tell you something.
And you notice how they even tried to save her?
Yeah,
everyone at the
that was
table
wild.
kind of thinking where is this going? And
You're dating Steph Curry. Well, you're not dating. You're married to him. What more do you want? He's one of the top 3 NBA players in the league, right? Top 3, top 2, whatever. What more do you want? He's bro, you're tripping.
That's where it's going. Let us try and save
She
you.
wild,
Want that
bro.
male attention, do you?
These women be
And she's
unsatisfied, bro. Not all, but you get the point, though.
Because when these comments were made, the internet was going absolutely bonkers, and people were basically saying, "You're with this guy, okay? He's an NBA legend, tall, handsome guy. He's rich. He's giving you a family. He's probably pretty much giving you everything you could ever want."
Exactly.
And you're still out here sad because there's not males giving you attention on a daily basis.
Exactly,
I'm pretty sure after this, she even.
I heard that they was into open relationships, by the way, too. So I don't know how true that one was, but that's kind of crazy. I mean, Steph Curry, hey, bro, if I'm you and I'm hearing this type of talk, I might, on road games, man, you might gotta get a little dirty, a little busy.
Was nude in some sort of magazine, and I really think that ever since this moment, people have definitely just looked at her different.
Because I dealt with that for years too, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean, because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that, someone's looking.
Oh my gosh, that's so you're dating Steph Curry, what the fuck does it even matter at that point? Who cares? Steph Curry's looking at you what the? Woo! Look at her.
Right,
That can get
beautiful.
real
Don't
dangerous.
ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like I wish. Honestly. And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Don't listen to Jada talk,
Oh my God,
man.
Jada's
She
just so insufferable.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
seriously,
crazy.
Ayesha, you
She's
want to feel
different.
good about yourself? Go walk down the street in some tight clothing. Go walk by some construction sites, and I promise you, at some point, you will get some male attention. And so, while I do think people are kind of blowing that last clip out of proportion, I do kind of get why people have that reaction when she said things like this in the past.
Yeah.
And so it just does kind of go to show that once you've made some sort of quote and embarrassed your partner or embarrassed yourself or, you know, had some sort of controversy, you really do have to watch the way you're going to move going forward, because it can always come back around and rear its ugly head. I don't know if it's some sort of light-skinned curse that you're just going to be, you know, one of the best of all time on the field, like Patrick Mahomes and Steph Curry, but then off the field, you know, you're not going to even be involved in controversy, but it's actually going to be your family who's
I bet you if it was Clay would have got up out of there.
fucking your shit up. Either way, I want to know what you guys think about this down below. Do you think it's a big overreaction by the general public, or do you think there's more going on behind the scenes?
Fuck
Do
outta
you think
here,
that there's a
man.
sneako chair in Curry's house? Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan.
I can't believe Sneeko said that though. That was
freaks like Aish out here needs
he
to be
cooked out.
cut
Yeah, he's different.
Peace.
He's different. That was different. But no, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Steph, I don't know, buddy. That was kind of crazy. I'm sorry, that was crazy. Maybe you do need to go handle some business, but with some other, you know, women, just to see what give her a taste on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you might have to go ahead and just pull the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? You might have to just, you know, hit her with the woozah, you know. So, hey, shit, hold on. I think I had one more thing to say. Let me think. Imagine she would date Steph Curry. Yeah. Imagine she won. She'll regret all this she's saying. She'll realize, like, oh, man, I lost one.